Okay, so the right arm being pulled behind you is one of the simplest things you need to focus on. So it affects everything. Okay, so on the left, or excuse me, on the right, you're focusing on your glove side. Okay, notice how it's spinning before it's pulling. But when you're focusing on your right arm pull, look at how much more your knee is bent in than it is on the left. So you load your whole entire body better when you get your arm behind you more. It's pulling the elbow behind. So I should, like, this logo on the HU, Under Armour, the Under Armour symbol needs to be turned away more, like this. So right now your hips and shoulders are very neutral. They can turn this way a lot more than you think. As long as you're moving forward, that will work. Okay, let's not be so negative. Okay, glove side here, like this position, especially on the right, is pretty good. If you would pull back a little bit more, give a little bit better of a push, I'd take this upper half all day long. This glove side pull right here, fantastic. Front leg, pretty good. Arm release, pretty good. So it's essentially this part right here. That's where you break down. Right, pull my right arm behind, push sideways hard. Pull my right arm behind, push sideways hard. Now, when we do this though, your glove side tends to stink. So you have an opportunity to work on these things in pivot picks. So when you do pivot picks, you need to work on your upper half, pulling that elbow behind you, then working on your upper half, because that's all it is. Pivot picks are just upper half. Yeah. Then when I do roll-ins, it's the same thing. Now I'm just adding momentum and still working on the same thing with the upper half. So even though it seems like I'm giving you a lot of things, I'm giving you drills where you can only work on one or two things. Pivot picks, I work on loading my arm, pulling my glove side. Roll-ins, I just add momentum, but I load my arm, pull my glove side. It's the same exact feeling. When I add rocker throws, now I'm putting those feelings on top of it. I'm taking the upper half of a pivot pick, okay, pulling that elbow behind me, glove side pulling down and back, as I'm loading back or forward and back in a rocker throw.